Mic 2. We should be good. And then,
Alrighty.
uh,
I was laughing earlier, Dylan, when I was closing all the windows and stuff, because I was imagining imagine like some like dinner, like some guy calls out his like girlfriend, and he's like he has to have this talk with her about how like things aren't working out, and he's gonna break up with her, right?
yeah.
And imagine she's like heartbroken because she loves her boyfriend and all this stuff, and she's like actually like kind of tearing up. She's like asking, she's like, "No, please, like, what's wrong? What's wrong with us? Why can't we work it out? What happened? Why don't you love me?" And then he looks her straight in the eye, and he talked normally the entire time, obviously, because he got a girlfriend. He's normal enough, but then he looks her straight in the eye, and the reason why he does not want to be with her anymore is because she is Nintendo Shitkub.
Okay. On to the stream, which is what we're
All right, let's
doing.
go.
Um, so we are going to be doing Sonic modernizations, 3D renders, whatever. because I have been working on a project for the past few days since I haven't been feeling the best and I've been really tired. I have been working on this project on this DeviantArt called Sonic Archives. And on this DeviantArt, I have been uploading AI 3D renders that I've been making. These are all of either characters that I redesign and then make a render of, or they're characters that don't really have renders. So, examples of characters who don't have renders are like Badnik Sonic from Fleetway, Pseudo Sonic, uh, fucking, Fun is Infinite Majin Sonic, like he doesn't have a good one, Obama Harry Potter Sonic 10, Anton Veruca, characters who are like redesigned, I would say, to a degree. Tanik the Hedgehog, Spunky Skunk, or Magajula Skunk, Sonic's brothers from Sonic Bros, like stuff like that. If I think a design needs to be spruced up or adapted to fit into a certain thing, then I will do that. Magajula Skunk had to be updated because the way that I see Sonic characters working is all female Sonic characters wear full clothes. Like they have a full set of clothing. So if I'm adapting a character that doesn't have clothes or doesn't have enough clothes, then I'm going to add clothing to that character. Meanwhile, with
Yeah.
male Sonic characters, for the most part, it's the opposite. I subtract clothes. But if the fan character's design is important to having a certain outfit, I will leave the outfit alone. I don't like fucking with fan characters, but I will fuck with official characters. So characters like Blade the Hedgehog, he keeps his baggy pants. And when I get Cold Steel up here, he keeps his Jinko jeans because they are necessary.
Yeah, I just want to say something regarding the Bagajula skunk, Spunky skunk thing. Is that it? It strikes me as odd how like male the character looked originally in Megan's like tracing, and then secondly, I find it ironic that like while everyone's saying AI slop this, it's not art, real art that, but it did more effort than just tracing fucking existing Sonic art for the. I feel.
Yeah, Megan's artwork of Magajula Skunk in general was just tracing a fucking what do you call those?
The like key art from Sonic Advance 2, I
No,
think.
no, no. People make stencils. They take official
Oh,
artwork
okay.
and then they make a stencil, and then you add details to the stencil. Like it's a base that you can add stuff to. That's what
Okay,
Magajula
okay.
Skunk was. She was a Sonic base using key art from Sonic Advance.
Yeah, and we're not doing Bloodshot this night, correct?
We're doing whatever the wheel says. So I don't know
Okay.
how many we're gonna get done before I get tired and don't want to do anymore. But we have this
Yeah.
magical, majestic wheel, and this wheel will say who we are going to be doing a render of. So,
Yeah, the only reason I bring it up, Dylan, is because we had the conversation off stream earlier, and I just thought that this part was fascinating to me. Is how back in the day people used to go to a thing called Team Artel and get Sonic X screen caps and recolor them very shittily, usually not even with Photoshop, maybe even just paint, and that's like how Bloodshot was made. And I find it ironic that like it's more work, it's more of an uphill battle to get a Gemini render or anything of Bloodshot than it was to initially create Bloodshot back in the MS Paint days.
oh, we have a chatter. If you guys ever do a female Sonic design, my best suggestion is to do some freestyle Caporia style of closing due to them being stylish in their moves and all. I'm going to screenshot
Capoeira?
that. I'm gonna screenshot that just in case that's important. But thank you
Yeah,
for the
capoeira
advice.
sounds familiar. What is that? Is that like the
Anyway,
Brazil? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
let's
Brazilian martial
spin
art. Yeah.
the wheel.
All right, I'm looking at the wheel. I'm ready to
We've
feel it
got
up.
Evil Sonic.
Nice.
Now, this is
Is this
Evil
a...
Sonic, not Scourge. So that
Okay,
means
that was
that
my
I
question.
am not doing a green version of him. It's going to be Evil Sonic.
So he will stay blue.
Yes, he will stay blue. So I'm going to hope that I don't have to like it's a dancing type. Oh, okay. Um
Yeah, I
I'm
looked it up. I thought it was the thing from Brazil. It is. I recognized it because the guy from Tekken fights like that, Eddie Gordo.
I'm going to hope that it does what I want it to do immediately. If it does, then that'll be great. Put him in a villain pose. Because first I want to get a decent pose. Because the artwork that I have for him isn't really the best. Like, it's from Spaziante, so it's going to look amazing.
Hmm.
But the pose is weird. The pose is weird, and I don't know if I want that to be the pose that I work with for the render. Yes, there, perfect. Immediately perfect. It changed up the boots too to make them Sonic inspired. And that's fucking
Really?
amazing. I'll wait
That's
till it
cool.
catches up on your end so you can see it. That's
Yeah, I'm
perfect.
watching the stream and it's yeah, it's a little behind. Just like last time, I've muted the mic so that I can see.
I'll only have to
Whoa.
I'll only have to update one little thing where it fucked up a zipper, but I will use this. This is what I'm going to use. This is perfect. Um
Yeah, that looks good. It even has a better like I like the
extend
shades more than the whatever the
the
hell the eye patch thing was.
pick so that we can see all of him and have nothing cut off.
Even the extra quill, I don't mind that. I know that's an AI mistake or whatever, but like this is a different this is like an off Sonic, so I think that works.
Damn it. Fuck, Coney. I'll have to get rid of the extra quill.
I'm sorry. I thought you would notice that.
No, I didn't notice that.
Oh, I forget if I introduced myself. Well, I mean, they already know. It's hey guys, it's me, Nicholas Cooney. I am here too.
Change up his hair to give him 3 spikes instead of 4. Let's see if it knows what I'm talking about. Because this can be where it gets confused, and I'll have to, like, struggle for a while to get it to fix one mistake that it made.
Yeah, but I
Yep,
mean, again,
it
I
still
thought I
isn't
thought
fixing it.
I thought that you wanted to leave it on account of like, oh, this is an off Sonic, this is the evil Sonic, so he so
Nah,
easily could have an extra
nah,
quill.
no, I don't.
Make it look a little different.
No, I don't. I actually don't want to do that. I have means of fixing it, so I'm not too worried. Why did it get rid of everything but the legs? Ugh.
That's
This
peculiar. I
is
haven't seen it
AI
yet, but yeah,
confusion. This is AI
yeah.
confusion, by the way. This is what happens when an AI goes full fucking dirt mode and it has no idea what it's doing. There! My 3 quills! Thank you! I was insulting you on a live stream and you did what I asked you to do. Bullying wins.
Yeah. I saw just the legs. I'm excited to see the correct thing. There it is. Yeah, that looks good.
Now all I have to
That looks.
do is one minor little thing and then it will be good. I just have to, and this is something I don't want to tell it to do because it would not know what I'm saying. It made it made an extra zipper, and I'm going to just erase that zipper myself because I
Yeah.
would not ask it to do that. It would get confused and fuck it up. So I'm
Yeah.
just going to get rid of that zipper myself.
Oh yeah, the one on the left. Okay.
Yeah. And my goal for doing these streams, I really just hope that people can see that AI stuff isn't as simple as just type in a command and then be done. Like there can be some effort put into it. Like it doesn't have to be as simple as just hit your command and start. Like I had a guy on my DeviantArt fucking say this and he didn't know any better, so I'm not gonna get mad. But he was saying, can you give me the prompt you use to make these? And I'm like, well, there isn't one set prompt. There are several prompts, and I kind of just have to adjust my prompts on the fly to make whatever image I'm trying to make. So really, it
Yeah.
just matters if it works with me, if it's struggling with me.
Well,
Now,
yeah, and even professionals who used to do code and stuff the old-fashioned way, like, will be able to use AI now too, because I mean, it is a tool. Like, I was telling you the story earlier of how the man that created the task manager for Windows and the port of Pinball to like Windows XP back in the day, Dave Plummer, he made a video today, or rather yesterday, or 2 days ago. I'm sorry, I'm out of the loop, but he made a video making a simpler version of Notepad, like the Windows XP version, using GPD, yeah, GPT, Codex Max 5.1, some AI thing. And again, that's a man who actually knows how to code and stuff, but he was able to have AI help him streamline his workflow, because it's not supposed to be the work, it's supposed to help you do the work. And yeah, I hope that because you do show like that you're manually still having to adjust things, Dylan, that yeah, we're not just like sitting here. And one of the things that I would like to show off in another stream, maybe one day we could do is because I showed you, Dylan, I fed my own sprites that I
ooh,
drew in MS Paint.
the 3D render added something that the other one didn't. His eye is
Ooh.
peeking out from behind the sunglasses.
Oh, that's gonna look cool. But yeah, like I was saying, you were there when we did it when I was experimenting with my wow. Yeah. Um, when I was experimenting with my own MS Paint sprite art and getting new poses out of it thanks to Gemini, and I'm like, okay, well, it's still messed up because like I mean, it's awesome, but like, oh, there's sub pixels, because AI still can't do pixel art perfectly. It probably won't for like ever, honestly. Um, and it's a JPEG, but I'm the one that made the original art. I know the proper palette and stuff, so um, yeah, that looks so freaking cool.
Yeah, no, it does. I actually don't have to do a lot of corrections to this. The only thing I have to correct is that eye. Like I'm correcting it right now because that eye is green. I could tell that it had like a green tint to it. So
You want to make
it's
it brown because it's like a classic?
no, fuck that. I just make it black.
Okay.
Do you know how annoying it is to get this thing to make anything have a consistent eye shade? I'd rather just go for black. Black is always a consistent color that I can correct myself.
Okay, okay.
I don't trust this AI to fucking do that.
Yeah.
So the reason why I give my thing a black background is for how I make the actual renders, and I will be uploading this stuff to
DeviantArt.
DeviantArt as we're doing this stream. So how I
Yeah,
do
so
my
you'll be able to demonstrate the outline.
yes, hopefully. I see that this guy's gonna give me a lot of trouble because he has a lot of black in his clothing. I know that you can do this better and less archaic, but I'm just gonna do it this way anyway. And I'm basically gonna have to crop him out all myself because with how much black he has on his clothing, it's just gonna cause so many issues. But I'll get it done. It won't be too bad. This is mostly just a chilling stream and hanging out stream anyway.
Yeah. It's probably because I'm looking at the stream at like low, like whatever. I'll bump it up real quick because I mean it's regardless of what res, I'm behind. But yeah, okay. Actually, no, it still kind of looks like that way even from here. This looks like the era this render looks like from far away because of like the exact shade of blue and stuff, it reminds me of like Sonic Adventure DX Director's Cut, like the render from that.
Yeah, it did
It's got
make
like
him
that
a bit
plasticine look.
longer than a classic Sonic, which I do intend for this anti-Sonic to be a classic Sonic. Should I make him a modern Sonic instead? Is he too tall?
Um, that's the thing is that like
Nah,
he looks
I think
long
he's
even in the
fine. Yeah, he
yeah no
looks
no he's
long
fine.
in
I was
the
gonna say
comic too.
in the source material. Yeah, because like if you remember, like just like because again I didn't read it all, but I looked at the covers back in the day because Mega Collection Plus had them. The Archie Sonic characters, even when they were still classic, they got kind of long right before the Dreamcast era.
Yeah, this is the part that takes me a minute, is like getting the assets. And if I'm doing a character that isn't covered in the color black, this can take but like a second to do. But if I'm dealing with a character
Yeah.
with like a lot of black on them, then it can be a bit annoying. But it's not that bad. It just takes a bit longer to get all the elements done. And I'm sure if I paid for like fucking Photoshop, it could differentiate the colors and assets better and make it to where you don't have to do all this by hand. But I don't mind doing all this by hand. I think that it's something fun to do. I like photo
Yeah.
editing. I like photoshopping. Like I don't have any problem doing this, but I'm sure that someone who's more fucking tech savvy would think that this is archaic and that this is dumb.
Yeah. It's not. It's cool to just like see this process in action.
Yeah, because when I make these fucking fake renders, there is like a whole fucking process to it like this. Like every photo. Like it doesn't take me like 2 minutes to fucking make these. It's like a whole fucking step to step, step by step process to fucking do this stupid shit.
Oh yeah, it's fun though the
I make these
doing all
because
the
I want
iteration
them
and
to
such.
exist, though. That's the reason
Yeah.
why I'm doing this. Because I fucking want this shit to exist. It doesn't exist. I want it to exist. That's
Yeah,
why
like for
I'm doing
example,
it.
I know yeah, and I really appreciate that you're doing this, Dylan, because I love to see these obscure characters be given like almost like official quality looking like renders. Like it's really cool because obviously like I know for years they've been doing that for like characters like Scourge, like the later Scourge, but like the previous Evil Sonic, because this is the same guy, right? Is he
Yes, Evil
Scourge?
Sonic is Scourge.
But like I don't like the way Scourge looks. I think he's too much. I like this one better. This one's more low key.
Yeah, Evil Sonic is the same character as Scourge. It wasn't Ian Flynn. It's actually a misconception. It was a different guy who decided to redesign Scourge. Ian Flynn only handled the storytelling for Scourge, but he got notes from the guy who decided to redesign Scourge, so it's not totally an Ian Flynn creation. It's just he happened to turn green when Ian Flynn took over.
Yeah. And so again, I know this is just like, oh well, it's just the evil Sonic is just Sonic in a biker jack, whatever. But it's like, yeah, no, that's all you really need though.
Yeah,
Like,
I like his simplicity. His simplicity is what
yeah, me
wins me
too.
over.
Yeah, it's why I don't like Scourge because Scourge is just too much, and I'll be like, quite honestly, if I want a bad boy Sonic, well, Shadow is real, you know?
Yeah, we got Bad Boy Sonic at home.
Yeah. So yeah, basically what I'm saying is that like Scourge, like they tried too hard to cook and then like it ended up like failing, but
That's why
but
I
what I
always think
like
it's
because
stupid when people give Scourge like more of like a Jeff the Killer type voice, when Scourge should obviously have something more like Sonic but punk voice, like a um you're too slow, something like that, like a more dickhead sounding Sonic.
yeah, like
You
he's
think
Sonic
that
but
you're
explicit.
faster than me? Something like that. Like something that's just he's purposely talking different than Sonic because he wants to
Whatever,
be
hey man,
different.
I'm out of here.
Yeah, like give him like some type of New Yorker accent or some type of like fucking
Yeah,
greaser voice. Like,
Exactly. Like I imagine that he's like he's Sonic but explicitly a douche.
well, the thing about Scourge is, and this is like something that started with Evil Sonic, but it continued with Scourge especially, is that he purposely makes his universe different than Sonic's. Like, he even goes to the point of forcing people to change their names and giving them gimmicks by like crippling them. So like he is sadistic. He will go out of his way to do stuff like that. So I do think that to a degree Scourge would even do it to himself, like force himself to speak non-Sonic-y. But I don't think he'd go all, "You want to know why I go fast, Sonic?"
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, no, I really like Evil Sonic, and again Scourge is just too much. But
I
the
picture
point I was
Evil
trying to get
Sonic kind of
across,
sounding like Chuck E. Cheese. Like the fucking
yeah,
the
the '80s
mobster
one,
Chuck E. Cheese.
yeah, like the one from like the '70s and '80s, the
Yeah.
one that people say would the one that people say would put the new Chuck E. Cheese in like the back of a trunk.
Yeah, the Chuck one, the Chuck era Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah,
Like I picture him sounding like that. He's like a
yeah,
sleazeball.
because the one that we had when we were little, like the one that skated around and
He
stuff,
was
that's just
everyone's
Sonic.
friend. He was everyone's friend. He's basically
Yeah,
Sonic. Meanwhile, other Chuck,
exactly.
he's shady. I don't. You
Yeah.
don't trust other Chuck. Like other Chuck is not a trustworthy individual.
The cute little mouse one that they have right now, I don't know if he's still voiced by him, but he was voiced by the lead singer from Bowling for Soup, the guy that sang Sonic Unleashed theme song.
That's
So there's
fucking
the Sonic
cursed.
connection.
That's fucking
Yeah, there's
cursed.
your actual.
I'm pretty sure there's been other Sonic connections to Chuck E. Cheese as well. I don't think that
Oh
that's the
yeah,
only
because
one.
the VAs for all the old Chuck E. Cheese characters were actually Funimation. And I'm sure, and I know that some Funimation people are in the voice cast of like Sonic nowadays. Um,
Um, I know that Greg Martin did some of the Chuck E. Cheese artwork from the 90s. So
Fantastic.
some of the Chuck E. Cheese artwork. It was either Greg Martin or Greg Ray. Either way, it was one of the Gregs who did Sonic artwork. But they did artwork for Chuck E. Cheese. A lot of the time in the 90s when you see that like fucking that airbrushed look, it was one of the Gregs that did it. And
Yeah.
they're the fuckers who
Greg
made
1 and Greg
Sonic.
2.
Yeah. The two Gregs made Sonic. Which I think both Gregs are
Yeah.
dead now.
Yeah, I knew Greg Martin was dead. I didn't know the other one is dead. That's a shame.
Yeah.
But yeah, again, I trailed off my thing is like I was saying, again, I appreciate the obscure characters because I know that technically this guy, because he's Scourge, that there are like like high quality 3D models of him, but I want to see Evil Sonic as a high
There are
quality
a
thing, not
couple of evil Sonic ones, but nothing that really captures the comic book vibe to him. Like, I haven't seen an
yeah.
evil Sonic render that I go, "Oh fuck yeah, that's what I want."
They kind of just look like they edited the real Sonic model as like they had it as a baseline, just kind of like put stuff on it.
Yeah, it looks like Generations classic Sonic with like a leather jacket thrown onto it. That's what a lot of evil Sonic renders look like. No shade thrown at the people who make those models. But
Yeah, no,
they
no,
just
no, no.
didn't hit
You're more talented.
they
It's just
didn't
that
hit the
it just doesn't.
they didn't hit the vibe that I want.
Yeah.
If need be, we
If
could
need
use
be, we
chat.
could also ask Chat GPT to make an anti-Sonic from the games and not the comics like Scourge. Like make them the.
You cut out. I can't hear you.
I said, if need be, we could also ask Chat GPT to make an anti-Sonic from the games and not the comics like Scourge. Like make them the exact opposite of Sonic's personality from modern or classic games.
See, I have thought about doing some form of what if series, and I don't know if it would be AI or if it would be just us coming up with stories on the spot. That would be for that. Like, what if anti-Sonic existed in canon? That would be something for
Okay.
that. For
We
me
could like I think
personally,
it'd be
if an
cool to come up with stuff.
anti-Sonic existed in canon, I'd want him to be named Sinnoh.
Hmm.
And unlike fucking Mega Man, his name actually sounds appealing backwards, so Sinos is a good name. Remember the shitty fucking anti-Mega Man that had like the fucked up name? Because Mega Man backwards sounds like fucking Rel Noctahawk, Natsu Cirque.
No, actually,
You
this is
fucking
I'm actually
watched
hearing
that
this for the first
show!
time.
You watched that
No,
show!
I watched the night. No, I watched the '90s Mega Man
Well,
cartoon. I
Google
watched the
it. The
'90s
fucking
OVA.
the
I
shitty
never
Mega Man show that we watched the intro for last night. Like that.
Namagem. Yeah, I'm seeing him
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah, they had their own evil Mega Man. He's basically Proto Man. Like he steals Proto Man's backstory. See, I thought you knew
You
about
know what I
that.
don't get about that? No, no, I didn't I avoided I avoided Mega Man Fully Charged because I knew it wasn't gonna like it wasn't gonna be good.
I mean, I avoided it too, but when I saw that fucker on Twitter, I'm like, what the fuck is this DeviantArt OC? So then I went and looked him up, and I'm like,
Yeah.
God, they literally went with, it's his name backwards.
Yeah, he looks worse than Black Zero, and Black Zero is a literal recolor, the one from like the PS1 games.
Yeah.
Or I mean, well, actually, the Clone Zero from X2 is literally like he's a different guy. He's a cheap copy, and he's just a black recolor. But that's actually the funny thing, Dylan, about that is that they made an Evil Zero clone in X2, but they loved the color palette of black on him so much that even after they killed him off, they let the real Zero have that as an alt skin. Yeah.
Don't worry,
But
even
yeah,
though
that
Gunner
that
wears
that
blue,
backwards Mega
Cyclone will
Man.
also wear blue. I'm joking.
Yeah. Yeah, we could eventually see it fully charged or whatever, but like I'd rather just show you the OVA because it's actually only 3 episodes long, and it's cute because it actually looks like the video game,
Is
and
the
I like the
OVA where they're
background
like
music, and it has
learning
like
about Japanese history?
Japan. Yes, they learn about Japan.
Yeah.
Also, the OVA proves that canonically he's Mega Man, not Rockman, because everything in Japan confuses him, and they say that they're driving on the wrong side of the road. So he and also Light Labs is located in the West. It's located in America somewhere. Yeah, no, Mega Man is not Japanese. I mean, I know obviously in real life, Japanese people made him. I'm saying like even in universe, he's not Rockman. He's Mega Man. I hate the name Rockman.
Oh fuck,
It's
they.
one of those like annoying weeaboo things to call him Rockman or to call Castlevania Akumaju Dracula. Like, don't do that. Or like, you like My Hero Academia, right?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Did it ever annoy you when people would just call it
Boku no
Boku no Hero
Hero
Academia?
Academia. Yeah.
Yeah, like that shit's annoying. Like, it's like, dude, I live in America. We're both speaking English. He's not Rockman. He's Mega Man.
Well, not to mention Boku no Hero
Rockman,
Academia literally just translates to My Hero Academia. There's no fucking. There's no like
exactly, Dylan.
issue. Like there's no translation issue. There's literally
Yeah,
no
it's just wasting
reason to
everyone's
go
time.
full fucking weeb and say Boku no Hero Academia.
Yeah. But yeah, the Mega Man thing is because Capcom USA is like, oh, he doesn't have rocks as his power, and they also were like, call him Mega Man because it has
Well, it's
alliteration, which
fucking
is,
stupid
yeah, that is
because
more
his name
appealing.
is Rockman because they all have rock and roll pun names.
No, no, I know that's still his name in English. He's still called Rock. It's just that Mega Man's his superhero name. I'm saying Rockman's a shitty superhero name. It'd be like if you were called Dylan Man instead of like a
If
superhero,
I'm
like actual
Dylan who's
title.
given superpowers and I'm just Dylan, I could be Dylan Man. Like Superman is just a man who's super, so he's Superman. I could be Dylan Man. Like I like the name Rockman. I think Mega Man is more iconic. I think the Mega Man name is the more iconic name. Like that's just the
Well, it
reality of
also
it
makes
is.
sense for the series down the line though, because there's different people that are also a Mega Man, which is a type of hero, but they're not Rockman because they're not Rock.
Now my
Like
eyes
Mega
are
Man X
starting to
is
go crossed.
oh no. Like Mega Man X is a new type of Mega Man, but he's the last one. He's the last Mega Man that Dr. Light built, but
Is
he's
it?
not
Does he have
Rock,
a
so they're
different
calling him
name?
Rockman.
Is his name just X?
Yeah, his name is just X, but his title is Mega Man X.
What? He doesn't have a name. He's just X.
Yeah, he's just X.
What the
Dr. Light was
fuck?
dying when he made him,
I can't come up
and
with a
then
name. Your name is X. I named you after Twitter. Dead.
yeah, yeah, he named him after the variable X. But yeah, and then like in they actually have one that's actually kind of clever is the English localization for Mega Man Star Force, which is getting a collection soon. The kid in that, he's a normal boy who finds an alien like thing that is and they combine to become Mega Man in that game.
Fucking Ben 10.
Yeah, it is like
It's
Ben
Ben
10. But
10.
his name, so the boy's name is Geo Stellar because like a weird funny future, but it's clever though because Geo means rock. He's not Rock, but he is named Rock in a way. And
He is
his
Rockman from a certain point of view.
exactly. And then his alien friend is named Omega Sis, and then they
Okay,
combine and become
so
Mega Man.
I add in this black
Ooh.
outline, then I go to blur, lens blur, and then I tone it down to a 3. And
What about
then
in between his legs?
it'll look fine, trust me.
Okay, I believe. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I believe in you.
Now I take what I have earlier, and then I paste it on top, and then it looks good. There we go. That is the finished render. Now, oh fuck,
Awesome.
I actually messed up a spot, so now you get to see
Okay.
me fix it because I fucked up.
What
I
part did you
forgot I
fuck up?
forgot
Because
under
like
his
I'm
arm.
behind. Oh, okay, okay.
So
I did too. I just thought the leg thing, but like, yeah, the arm. I didn't even notice that.
the leg thing is intentional.
Oh, okay. And then years. Let me see. So
Okay, there we go. And now all I have to do is crop out this area on the sides, and then he is done. And because I had to extend his border, I'm actually going to shrink his borders a little bit so that he'll fit into the artwork slightly better. So I'm going to go
nice.
to image, canvas size, and I'm going to shrink this some because he does not need a canvas this big.
Mario Incredible ETU says, "What is the point of this?"
What exactly are you doing with this program? I'm
Yeah,
bored. That's the
exactly.
point.
Yeah, it's just again, it's just kind of neat to see
I'm
renders for
bored
these
and I want this
forgotten
to be
comics.
made. That's the point. I'm bored and I want this shit to be made. So basically, this has been a problem that I've had for a long time. I don't know how long anybody who's in the chat has been a fan of this channel, but I have done videos for a long time, and I used to have a series of videos called Sonic Top 10s. And in my Sonic Top 10s, one of my major fucking issues is that I did not have any consistent looking artwork because there really wasn't consistent artwork to use. And then also, you have the problem of using artwork that you get off of Google that's not official because the official artwork is not always up to snuff. And then you have an artist come up to you who wants to fucking copyright strike your channel because you used their artwork. So those are some issues that I had. And this alleviates both of those issues. If anybody wants to use this artwork, they can. If anybody needs to use this for a project or something, they can. If I want to use this for a project or something, I can. It exists
We're
now.
basically providing clip art for Sonic fans.
Yes, high quality clip art that anybody can use.
Hell yeah. it's also just cool to see consistency in these characters that come from different things, like how getting to see like Fleetway and Archie characters look like game quality, like especially when they're like the not quite Metal Sonics.
I remember your old theories like classic Sonic uh being 11 since Tails is 4. Oh, yes, those are old. That one's really
Yeah,
old. My
yeah.
Sonic
I
age
saw
can
that on the yeah, I saw that on the flash drive you gave me.
Yeah, the Sonic age inconsistencies. That one was fucking crazy. I'm asking how this process works in how this AI process works in the stream. So, I guess rewind or wait till I start up the second one because how the process works is it's like I said, it differs from character to character. Some characters will be your golden child and they'll work immediately and it'll turn out perfectly and you won't have any issues. Some characters will be like good old Scourge here and give you a fucking run for your money and make you fucking do shit over and over again. So
Yeah,
really,
and before the stream, I learned the hard way. I should have just trusted Dylan, guys, but I learned the hard way that you can't do Sonichus.
oh yeah, I told him. Like I said, the fucking characters that I chose to do from Sonichu are the ones that I could do from Sonichu. I did Bionic the Hedgehog and Magaji the Skunk because those characters are not Pikachu hybrids. AI freaks the fuck out with Pikachu hybrids. It can't do Pikachu hybrids. And now we have our evil Sonic up there. Our evil Sonic is uploaded to the DeviantArt.
Dylan, do you think that the AI would be able to do Flame the Sunbird?
Yes, yes, it would. It would be able to do Flame the Sunbird. And I do consider Flame
Cool.
the Sunbird to be a Sonic OC, so Flame is eligible to be on here. Anti-AI people will eat people who use free to use AI. That's the thing. I know that people might get mad for people using my renders. I don't care, and if the people who use my renders don't care, then that's all that really fucking matters. The reality of it
Yeah.
is like you're not gonna find anywhere else where you can get a Magaji Skunk 3D model. You won't find anywhere else where you can get a Tannic the Hedgehog 3D model. Which, by the way, Tannic was a fucking pain in the ass because that white fur on his chest.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, he danced really weird too.
Tannic is an abomination. So I'm gonna go on a short rant about Tannic before we spin the wheel again. So Tannic has red shoes, but he doesn't have stripes on his shoes. His shoes are solid red. AI no like that. Tannic has a Sonic body, a modern Sonic proportional style, but he has black eyes like classic Sonic. AI no like that. Tannic has
And he
white
have like
chest
a
fur that's not quite like Shadow's, but also not quite like Sonic's chest fur
tails.
or
Or
Tails'
tails.
chest fur. AI no like that. AI was very confused by him, and I had to keep fucking with this over and over and over and over again. Tannic is one of the hardest characters that I've had to work on so far. Ugh, it was so annoying. But
So
one of the
Albatross 4920 says Golden Sonic, and then Mario Incredible comes in again with try the purple Sonic OC that resembles Bonnie from FNAF, but I can't remember the name of it.
I don't know. Um,
Me either.
One of the things I'm really excited about though is doing what if characters. The only what if character I have on here right now is Dulcie.
Elsie.
So basically I did Dulcie if she was in the modern era where she is a sun gazer, like Trip the Sun Gazer. And
Yeah, she's the one next to
it's
Bound.
because Trip can turn into a dragon and her people can turn into dragons. I already did Cold Steel. I already did Cold
Yeah.
Steel.
Oh. Yeah,
Uh,
you're in for a treat. There is Steel.
yeah, no. If you send my Cold Steel to me, Cooney, then I'll show it on screen. I can't really look it up right now because it's somewhere on my computer.
Yeah, don't worry. I'll scroll through our chat thingy, our messages, and I'll find it. I know you sent it to me like earlier today,
Trust me,
right?
chat, I have tried God knows how many different ways to generate Pokemon hybrids with Sonic characters. Like, I really wanted to do Sonichu. And I got a couple of decent
I
results.
don't see
But the
him.
problem is that it's not consistent. And if I can't gain consistency, then there's no point.
Yeah. But I did
Uh,
find something
Cold
that's
Steel
really
might
cool.
be on my Twitter. Let me see if I can go to my Twitter and find him. I'm scrolling
Okay.
through my
But I
Twitter right now.
did find one, Dylan, that
Yeah.
I do want you to talk about,
So,
just because this is a really obscure guy that like, and that's the whole point, is to bring attention to obscure characters and give them like real Sonic look. This is what the one I wanted you to bring up though too, is the Metal from Extreme.
oh yeah. I'll scroll up and show that on my Twitter in a second. So that's the Cold
Excellent.
Steel. I had it on the screen for like a minute just so he could see it. That's the Cold Steel that
Hmm.
I generated. I tried to not change it too much. This is my take on Grimer from Fleetway. He's like a full-on reimagining redesign. I turned him into a horned lizard. So he is like a complete reimagining of Grimer because I read interviews from the creators of Grimer and they're like, he is either a human or a humanoid lizard. So I just decided to make him a lizard.
Yeah, I like the face. The face has like this really like on model the Sonic look. Like
And
he
then
looks like
lastly, I'm really proud of this one. So this is the Metal Sonic, one of the Metal Sonics from Sonic Extreme, the canceled Sonic game. One of the things that really bothered me about all the Metal Sonics from Sonic Extreme is the fact that none of them fucking look like Sonic at all. Like, this is the most vaguely Sonic shaped one, so I tried to make it look more like Sonic. And I think that my
yeah.
attempt at Sonicizing it makes it look a lot closer to the other metals or mechas. And I honestly love this design. I think it's one of my favorite Metal Sonics to date. Like, just giving
Yeah,
him more
it's
Metal
like,
Sonic features.
yeah, giving him the face really saves it because it's so abstract and out there. Like it's still a striking design, but now it's like explicitly like this is like a dangerous new Metal Sonic.
Yeah, once you see the face, the design just kind of clicks. I don't vibe with the abs. I don't like a Metal Sonic with abs, but like other than that, it's a cool design.
To be fair, during this time period, Iron Man had abs, so they were probably thinking shit like that.
I know, but still, don't like the abs. But yeah, now we are going back to the wheel. I have to update the
Hell
wheel.
yeah. Mario Incredible earlier said generate Dave the Dragonite from Sonichu. That would just be a Dragonite. He wasn't special. I'm sorry. Right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was just a Dragonite.
there we go. Yeah, he was
Oh, you
just
know,
a Dragonite. Just a Dragonite. But yeah, so we are spinning again. Time to spin the wheel.
and I get to see the spin, but I won't already know what it is because again, I'm behind on the stream. That's just kind of what happens. I switched to Linux and it's still happening to me, so it's just my internet is not friendly with the
Ashura.
line. From Sonic 2.
Kinda, technically.
Yeah.
So we
Because
hit
he put a bunch of
Ashura.
it
So
was something to do with debug and the waterfalls, and then you make a weird palette, and everybody named it because Sonic fans are funny like that.
I need to know from you and I guess the audience, what do you feel Ashura is? Do you think he's a villain? Do you think he's a villain? Do you think he's like a mysterious force? Do you think he's a powerhouse? What do you think he is? I need to know what type of pose I should put him in.
I think, I think he's like, well, I mean, a waterfall creates him, and you know the debug waterfall and stuff like that. Like maybe he's like, you know, he's a glitch palette thing.
I can make
Maybe he's
him
not
glitchy
supposed to
later.
exist.
I can make him glitchy later,
Yeah,
but I'm saying like what type of pose should he be in? Because right now he's just in a generic like tough guy pose. Like I want to know, should he be in like a more intimidating pose? Should he be in like a villainous pose? Should he be in like a dramatic pose of some
I
kind?
imagine him, Dylan. I imagine him walking away, contemplating his life, kind of sad. You know, like the Shadow the Hedgehog sad ending, where it's like,
I do
I should have
not
never been
imagine that
born.
from that shit-eating grin. I do not imagine that.
Well, no, not from this grin, but from the actual guy in the game, the sprite that this is based on,
No,
the
fuck
weird
that.
palette
We're
thing.
going with this guy, the OC.
All right, then. You know what? Jordan Loren says, I know he was a glitch for Sonic 2, but I don't know really. Maybe he could be a villain or something. So yeah, I guess we'll pick villain because
Okay.
shit-eating grin, bang. Yeah, it's a villain. This is like an evil Super Saiyan 3 Sonic.
He kind of reminds me of Raditz.
Yeah.
He giving me Raditz vibes, and I'm sure the AI is gonna love how many quills he has.
Remember the Reddit Scourge from that one Sonic
Oh
comic you
fuck, it
read? And it
just
was
made him
really
a
funny
green
because
Sonic. Okay. So this is the problem we have. We're gonna have to try again. He might not be doable. He might be too unique. Okay. I'm going to specify keep his design
yeah, retain it.
the same. Don't change anything but the pose. We have a just in case scenario. If it still doesn't identify him, we'll just skip to making him a 3D model because he's already shaded, he's already glossed up. So we could just make him a 3D model and call it a day. Ooh, it
And
kind
then
of
once
did
it's a,
it.
and then okay. And then once it's a 3D model, Dylan, you can then ask for the model to be in a different pose, and that'll probably be easier.
I'm gonna
I
generate a few more poses though, just because I don't know if I really want that pose because it's still not too different than what we have.
Okay, Dylan. I looked real quick on Google, like just to like double check the sprite stuff, and you know what's really funny is seeing mods for like Sonic 2 Absolute to like have a fully playable Ashura, and I'm just like, it's funny how back in 1992 this guy was just a glitch in Sonic 2, but now people are intentionally putting him in Sonic 2.
Ooh, it fucked up how many fingers he has. We're gonna try that one again.
Oops, but
Yeah, it
yeah,
gave his
like I
ass
just
like 3 fingers and a thumb
ew.
on only one
But yeah.
hand.
hmm Well, he is a glitch, so his fingers are glitchy.
Okay, it's confused. We're gonna have to start over again.
Okay, okay. But yeah, it's just again, guys, I just find that fascinating that a guy that started out as a Sonic 2 glitch became so popular that people would put him into Sonic 2 as a mod. Like intentionally keep him. Because if I might be remembering it wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm remembering it right. Ashura only or Ashura or whatever, he only appears in Emerald Hill, right, Dylan? Like you cannot play him in the other like zones of Sonic 2.
No, you can carry it over. He just
Really?
has to be formed in Emerald Hill Zone. Because it
Okay.
uses the Emerald Hill color palette, and then it just glitches that to be Sonic's new color palette.
Okay, cool.
I don't know. Are we vibing with this pose?
Um,
Does he have
it
Sonic
looks pretty.
shoes? He does have Sonic shoes.
Yeah.
What the fuck? He just has Sonic shoes. Okay.
Did he always have Sonic shoes?
Yes, apparently. I went to check, and he does just have Sonic shoes.
Yeah. Well, I figured he would because again, he's like, despite the bang and stuff, this guy is just supposed to be a Sonic recolor.
I'm vibing with this pose. I like this pose.
Yeah, looks good.
Okay, let's see. Add
Wasn't he
yes,
the basis
and
for Surge?
Scourge
Yes.
and Scourge.
Yeah.
Add a
And
glitch
Snurge.
like effect.
Snurge the Anteater is based on him too.
Have it corrupting parts of his body.
We will another time, Dylan, we'll generate Snurge the Anteater.
I don't know where you just came up with that from.
Well, no, cause like this character inspired a guy named Surge, a character named, a character named Surge, a character named Scourge. Now there needs to also be Snurge. They all rhyme and start with S, Dylan. That's the joke.
Ooh,
And
way too much.
I'm imagining a Sonic Anteater with this color palette, and yeah, that would be
Okay,
Snurge the Anteater.
down and
I'm gonna eat
make
all the ants.
the glitches chunky.
Whoa, that rules.
Yeah, I have something that I
Really
can do
cool.
if it can't get me the glitches the exact way that I want it to. So I
Oh,
might
just
have
photo
to.
mosh it?
No.
Okay.
Okay, so I have an idea. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Save that one. Save that one.
But yeah, so guys, like I was mentioning earlier, like it was cool like that I'm gonna like un-AI some sprite like ideas that I got from the AI and throw them into
Make
my sprite sheets just because I never thought about giving Pixel Cooney for my game like a weird plasma beam sword and I'm like I actually like the way that turned out. It was me fighting my avatar fighting Blade from Super Smash Flash because Blade Blade is actually I think the first OC I ever saw. I think.
Hopefully this turns out the way that I want it to, because if it does, it'll be cool.
Dylan, can you recall like what for you? Because like I said, I think it's Blade for me, but like from Super Smash Flash. But what's the first Sonic OC you saw?
Unfortunately, it is Blade as well, and it's from I saw him in Sonic Smash Bros. It's a different game, and it only had Sonic characters. And I don't remember if he's in the base roster or if he is an unlocked character, but he's in that game. And that game
Okay.
is horribly
Cool.
balanced because you can unlock super forms, and once you unlock super forms, the game just falls apart. Like it just completely falls apart because the super forms are not balanced in the slightest.
Oh, so this is like Sonic R all over again.
Yeah, once you have the super forms, you just can't play the game anymore.
I actually decided titles for my if I ever make my Sonic fan games, I have the titles for them. I'm gonna make I Sonic and E Sonic.
I would like to make a Sonic comic eventually. My goal for a Sonic comic would be to basically make an alternate continuity for Sonic where it has like a mix of characters from all continuities in it.
Oh, like a battle world from Marvel, but like with Sonic.
They're all native to their world though. So it'd be like
Oh, okay.
there would be like different characters. There would be like in the Freedom Fighter team, let's just say hypothetically, you would have a character like uh Bunny Rabbit and her boyfriend is Johnny Lightfoot. And
Oh, I like
yeah,
that.
Antoine just doesn't fucking exist. And fucking like you can pick and choose. Techno the Canary can be
Yeah,
there. Fucking Cosmo the
Dylan,
Seedarian can be there. Like you don't have to
Dylan.
have consistency. You can just do whatever the fuck you want to.
Exactly. What I was gonna say is when you brought up that and you're talking about that the pairing or whatever of Johnny Lightfoot and Bunny Rabbit, that made me realize, you know who would actually get along with Rouge the Bat?
Yeah.
The Knuckles from the OVA because he actually loves treasure hunting.
How do you feel about this? About this artwork?
It's good. He's Grinch Sonic.
I put the minor glitches on top of the heavier glitches, so it's not just completely messing it up. Now I'm gonna
He's the game
try.
glitch gremlin.
Now I'm gonna try my hardest to make him 3D.
All right. Yeah, this is gonna look cool. I'm hoping it'll make the glitch effect kind of look like that, like stuff all over Sage.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of hoping, but we'll just have to wait and see.
But yeah, no, like I'm not even kidding. Like I do really think like, oh, it's a shame that like like any like mainstream version of Rouge the Bat would should meet that version of Knuckles because they could go treasure hunting and have
I
adventures
mean,
together
there
because
is
I
treasure
don't think they're
hunting Knuckles. There is a canon alternate universe Knuckles that's used in like the mobile games. It's called treasure hunting Knuckles.
oh wow. So people have thought about this before then besides the OVA. People have been like, yeah, Knuckles should like treasure. That'd be cool.
Yeah. Keep
But the reason why I specified the OVA one is he's got that iconic
glitch
hat on his head.
effect. It got rid of the glitch effect, so I'm gonna have to try ask it to keep it this time.
Still looks good even without the glitch though. It does look
I
good still.
know, but I'll have to replicate a new type of glitch effect if it doesn't allow me to keep it.
Yeah.
Now it's not making it 3D. You bitch.
Aw.
It's
Uh,
confused. This is what I was talking about with AI confusion. This is the annoying part of dealing with AI because you have two options. Either start over and try again or fucking just spam it until it fucking figures out what the fuck you want it to do. Make
there was this really
him
sloppy there was this really
3D.
sloppy AI Knuckles I saw on DeviantArt. It was like from like last year. I shared it with you, Dylan. I shared it with some of my other friends too, like my friend Fudge and stuff. And it was so bad. And like I remember showing him like, oh, how could I forget Knuckles' iconic diaper? Like it wasn't like detailed as a diaper. It was just that he had a white spot where like somebody would have underwear, and it was really weird looking. I also realized I could tell it was like very like Cronenberg and Melty, but I could tell that the Knuckles was trying to be in like the pose that like Ken from Street Fighter does.
Yeah.
But whoever made that just gave up. They didn't try it again,
Yeah.
and it was all from
We're
last year. So
we're gonna have to take a step back. The glitchiness is not going to work. So we're gonna have to take a step back. We will try to add the glitch in post 3D because it will not add it in right now. So
yeah, and he looked really good in 3D
we'll
without the effect.
we'll take this one and I'm going to ask it to give him an evil smile, a cocky evil smile. Give him a cocky sharp tooth smile.
It would also be funny too to have a Sonic continuity where like everybody goes to school except Sonic, like he's just canonically a school dropout, a high school dropout. That would be funny to me.
I need to check the original artwork and be sure that I'm doing him justice because I don't. Yeah, he does have sharp snaggle teeth. That's what I thought. He does have those weird ass teeth. Um, let's see if I can get the green glitches to come back.
So when you're talking about Sonic comic stuff, would you ever want to pick up 'cause I know it's been years, but would you ever want to pick up Drifting Edge again?
There's a problem with Drifting Edge. I made Drifting Edge as a collaboration with Taylor, who I was dating at the time.
Okay.
And so I don't fully own the characters in Drifting Edge. Me and Elizabeth, we were working on a revised version of Drifting Edge where we replaced the characters that Taylor helped create. But at this point, I don't even know what that would be. So I would like to put Edge in something in the future.
Yeah,
I just
yeah, like Edge
don't
and the Bird
think
guy.
I just don't think that it would be Drifting Edge. Well, that's the thing. I didn't like it's a very generic design for Jay, but
Hmm.
I don't want to have anyone cause issues. So I was redesigning Jay to be a different type of bird.
I would have been, you know what I would have done if I was you? I would have been an asshole, been like, all right, maybe you ain't so creative yourself, and just use the exact same character, that design again. But you know what I would have named him?
What?
Falco. Yeah, it is like it's. Look, I like bird characters like Falco though, and Mordecai from
Well,
the
the
regular
the
show.
problem
I like bird characters.
the problem is that Taylor already tried to fucking pull shit when I used my Valentine's Day design for the Sonichu shirt. So I don't want to take any chances.
Yeah, yeah.
Add green glitchy pixels.
Oh yeah, that was another thing that happened with AI that I got to show Dylan, guys. What was cool was so yeah, oh I was on the tangent earlier, but I forgot. But so before I like was doing the thing where and I un AI'd it and it's on my DeviantArt because I so this was the process, you guys. So I make sprites and pixel art stuff in MS Paint, then I threw that into Gemini and asked for like a sweet ass pose or whatever, fighting Blade from Super Smash Flash. It looks so cool with the sword and stuff that I didn't think of to even give my little pixel Cooney for my projects. So then I unAI'd that because I drew it. But the thing is, what I unAI'd was voxels. I don't know how to do voxels or 3D. I just do pixel art stuff. Um, but it was really close to my design. Like I remember I was like, whoa, when I showed Dylan, like, you remember the voxel Cooney?
Yeah.
Like, and so what I would like to do is go take photos of places in my county that I like nice beaches and like parks and stuff, and put my pixel art characters like draw new poses of my pixel art characters, and then tell Gemini be like, put these people here, put these pixel people here, because then it'll probably voxel them again. Because
Okay.
I just think it's neat,
So let's
and no one
see.
can get mad at me because it's my thing. I drew it in paint.
Let's see if this will work. If this works, I will be a happy camper.
Oh, a new glitch effect. Okay.
Yes, and hopefully I can do it the same way that I did the last one. And hopefully it won't give me a ton of shit. And then we can be done with this boy. Because honestly, doing the outline on him is going to be a pain with these glitches. But I'll see if I can do it. If not, then we'll just settle on him not having glitches.
Yeah. One
Because he
day
looks cool
Snurge the
without the
Anteater will
glitches,
exist.
too.
Yeah, exactly. He does. And if it's gonna be less of a pain in the ass, then just we can just settle for no glitches.
That's right, we're gonna cheat.
Yeah, this is the game glitch gremlin of Sonic. He's even green. It's actually funny when I wrote the name of the Snurge thing for later so I can remember to do it. But funny thing about chat is like I noticed like everybody's name is in all caps on the stream, and I've never in like the like years I've had the Nicholas Cooney like name for online handle, like I've never stylized it as all capital letters. I actually do the opposite, make it all lowercase. It's just kind of neat to see that. I've had that nickname, that online handle since like MySpace times, dude.
Fuck. I didn't make it a PNG.
You can't
PNG.
spell Pingus without P, N, and G. Those are the letters that you need.
Okay, there we go. Now, let's see if I can add an outline without this going to shit. Okay, that doesn't look too terrible.
Cool.
I'll admit, I'm a bit ambitious with this project here, with this one. I don't even know
Yeah,
if we could pull it
I
off.
kind of realized I kind of realized we've been on Ashura for a kind of a while compared to Evil Sonic.
Yeah, it's because we went way too ambitious with his design, but I don't mind that. If it looks good in the end, that's all that fucking matters.
Yeah.
Okay, filters, lens blur, bump it down to 3, and now add this one on top, and we should be done. Let me see how he looks. How do you feel about him?
Um, I'm just waiting for you to,
He's a
or
very
for the stream to
odd
catch up.
lad.
I like the face. I actually didn't think I was gonna like the face so much, but I do. The light green eyes are really nice. Like I'm glad he didn't go with red or anything like that. I think his eyes were blue in the sprite, but that doesn't matter.
Were they blue? What?
Yeah, on the original glitch, like they made
No,
the
I.
entire eye all
Oh,
blue.
fuck the glitch. I'm talking about the OC gaslighting.
I'm not. I'm sorry. When I think of the thing, I think of the thing that made it, not like this
Yeah,
adaptation
this
of an
guy just had
adaptation.
black eyes, but I'm giving him the green eyes because he's a weird corrupted glitch abomination anyway. So you have the option of green or blue eyes. I will give you that option, Cooney. I'm going to show you
Um,
how I can change the eye color.
Blue is true to the sprite, so that's pretty cool. Here, I'm gonna send you this sprite just because I want you to see it anyway. Because it's neat, and I remember when I like looked up the cheats online for Sonic 2 back in the day, and I saw this thing, I was like, ooh. But yeah, here is what the sprite looks like. The palette is so jacked up that his nose too, but we don't need to do the nose. To hell with the nose. Just the eyes are blue is what matters. But yeah, this is what he looks like in the game.
Okay, well, you can decide if you want his eye to be blue.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a purist and be like, oh yeah, it would be cool if it was blue because it's blue in his only appearance.
So, blue.
Yeah.
Okay, so he gets
Can
blue
you see?
eyes.
Yeah, I sent you the sprite if you want
I
to like just
opened
see
it. You can
the
see on
yeah.
stream that I opened it.
Oh, okay, cool, cool. Oh, nice. Yeah, that looks good.
Okay,
Excellent.
paste over that.
Yeah, I saw you open it because thankfully his stream has the big input lag. So for once, that's actually helpful. I had a chance to be around for it.
Okay, filters, color, use saturation. This is probably yellows. Yeah, now turn that blue, and voila. There you go. He's got blue eyes now.
Looks good. Looks good.
So now he is complete. That is another one down.
You
He was
know what would be one horrible thing that could happen though in that Sonic universe you were talking about doing in a comic where there's different continuities mixed up together that they all just coexist.
what?
You could actually have a Sonic the Hedgehog clone saga.
Well, me and Liz were having disagreements on that. So the disagreement we were having is I'm gonna call him Ashura the Glitch Hog.
Okay.
But yeah, the disagreement that we were having is that I wanted to have Ovi Kentobor and Dr. Robotnik be in it. And I wanted Ovi Kentobor to be a scientist that accidentally creates Robotnik. And Robotnik would either be a clone of him or a robot of him. And it's not out of the question because Ovi Kentobor getting exposed to the Chaos Rays and then getting mutated into an Eggman. Would it be any different if, like, an egg was exposed to the Chaos Rays and it turned into a clone of him? Would it really be
Oh,
that
like
different?
it turned into the last thing it touched, like Mutagen from Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, would it really be that big of a fucking sin if, like, that happened?
I don't think so. I don't mind the idea of Kintober and Robotnik being two separate entities.
But yeah, it was being workshopped. It isn't even close to being a thing. I don't know what that continuity would even be or what it would do. So, not really worth talking about right now.
Yeah. The Forever Verse.
Okay. So,
Ooh, that glitch effect is looking really good.
I'm fine with him how he looks now. I'm going to upload him to DeviantArt and then we'll be ready to move on. So,
Okay.
Ashura the Hedgehog.
I thought he was gonna be the Glitch Hog.
No. I have to pull up his wiki to get the description.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, while you do that, I'll be right back. I gotta put the heater on and like get a blanket. I need to become Blanky mode. I am cold.
There we go. Okay. Upload. Uh-oh. That's no good. I gotta get rid of that. Wait, is that the right one? That's not the right one, so I probably did get rid of that. Where is he at? Up here. Yeah, okay, he's good. Uh-oh. Get rid of that. No AI. Created using AI. Okay, and Ashura is done. So far we have two evil Sonics. We have two evil Sonics done and uploaded.
Hey, I am back now.
We've done two evil Sonics, it's realized.
Oh yeah, yeah. Evil Sonic and this Evil Sonic is green.
But the other one
And then
also turns green.
yeah.
Okay, so now time to spin the wheel again.
Were they thinking about Ashura as well when they turned Evil Sonic into Scourge?
Yes.
They were, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Tails' sister, yes.
what
So
you guys
this is a
didn't know is
character.
that British Tales
This is a
has a sister.
character from the Fleetway comics. Can't say her name because I'm not British, and she is a samurai warrior from another dimension. So I'm gonna have fun with this one.
His sister, his warrior sister from the other dimension, uh, yeah, Moraine or whatever, or Moraine,
All
maybe
I know is
Moraine.
that her
I don't know.
name is British. Her name is British, and I'm not British. And I'm
Yeah,
not friends with any British people anymore.
yeah, because the cause of friendship,
So her name is
100% of
unknown to
friendships end if they're
me.
British. Yeah. Knuckles.
Unlike Sonic, I don't chuckle. Okay, so I'm gonna pull out a different prompt. This prompt is to get a character looking more like a standard Sonic character because she does not look like a standard Sonic character. So hopefully this prompt will be able to convert her into looking like something other than Tails.
Yeah.
No, it did not. So we are going to have to try again.
Okay.
Okay, reimagine this girl. Because it made it a guy.
Yeah. Because I mean, she does look very identical to Tails, so that's the
Yes,
problem.
that is the problem. Okay,
That is
nope.
just funny to think.
We're going to
That
have
is
to
so
do
funny
this
to
the
think,
hard
though.
way.
Oh, okay. To think though, Dylan, that like back in the day, whether you were Fleetway or Archie or Deke, uh, you just had full reign to like make up more Sonic family members just by taking an existing character like Sonic or Tails or Knuckles and adding shit to them. I wanted to put a character, Dylan, in my fucking comic revival thing that I'm doing, my pixel comic thing and my game and stuff. I want to have a character named Tuffy, the armadillo, who looks exactly like me, but black and red, and he has the armadillo, the carapace thing on his head, like Mighty. And everybody treats him like he's a completely different entity, and no one addresses that there's a guy that looks exactly like me, but he's an armadillo. Because that actually drives me nuts that Mighty in Knuckles Chaotix is literally like a Sonic 1's like draw over because Sonic Crackers was a Sonic 1 like edit or whatever. Um but like that character existed in the Archie comics too where they actually get to talk, and no one ever really seems to like point out that it's weird that there's just another Sonic but he's not Sonic. Like
Okay.
imagine, Dylan, if you were friends with a guy who looked just like you, but he wore an armadillo carapace,
Imagine
and
if
you
I
just
was
had to
friends
pretend
with
like
someone
that's
who looked
normal.
just like me. And he wears green pajamas. Yes.
Oh shit, that's right. That's right. His fucking design was just a green Dylan. That was lazy. Well, I guess you know what? I don't have room to talk. You heard my story about my ex that that looks like me. But yeah, Tuffy the Armadillo would be funny to do. I want to put dumb Sonic shit in my thing because like just use my comic to make fun of other things and just be silly. It's got magic in it, so don't take it serious. And also, don't even bother power
Ooh,
scaling it
there
because
we
I'm gonna
go.
have
That's a lot better.
awesome. But yeah, don't even bother power scaling it, Dylan, because I'm gonna have characters that can like survive the sun, but they die to banana peel just because it would be funny. Or have character. I might also kill off characters and have them come back just because it's funny if they're not dead. Like, don't even explain why they. Why are you back to life? Because a devil dog came to my grave and pissed on it. That's one of the fucking that was a fucking horror movie that did that because they couldn't even figure out how to. I think it was yeah, Freddy. I think it was Freddy Krueger.
Okay, so I like this pose. I'm gonna fucking change it up a little bit because there's some errors with it. But this is the pose that I'm definitely using. And I'm going to also change up another thing about it too. So first of all, it didn't give it the right amount of fingers, which is a common AI problem. So I'm
Yeah.
going to fix the finger issue.
Yeah. So again, I was just kind of laughing to myself, Dylan, because I like the idea of like just silly writing where it's like they don't give a fuck. But yeah, I was right. So it was Nightmare on Elm Street 4. They didn't even know how to bring back fucking Freddy Krueger after they killed him off in 3. So they just had a fucking dog like fucking piss fire on his grave and that brings him back to life. What if that
Okay.
was how they brought back Shadow? They just like Shadow is dead in SA2, but the reason he came back in Heroes isn't a mystery or anything. It's just that a hell dog pissed on his grave, and that brought him back to life.
I mean,
Oh, that's a cool way to fix the.
to be
Mhm.
fair though, it was kind of left ambiguous if Shadow was Shadow after he came back, and it wasn't until like how he was received after Heroes that Sega decided to keep him as a permanent character.
Yeah, because I remember Eggman says in the battle with Devil Doom, like, because I had Shadow the Hedgehog on PS2, that like he had to let him know that he was not an android. He was just fucking with him when he said that he is the real Shadow.
Yeah, but Heroes set up the possibility for him to be an android in case people were like, no, Shadow is dead, leave him dead. Or if the Sonic X fans were like, don't bring Shadow back, leave him dead. Because he also came back in Sonic X in a completely different way. Sonic
Yeah,
X skipped that whole ambiguity thing and just made it be Eggman found him and revived him. They skipped all
nice.
that ambiguity stuff. Do what, Tails? I don't know what he's saying.
What? Oh yeah, let me reopen the chat. Do Sasquatch tails? What the hell
Oh,
is that? That Titan tails, like the gross buff one?
there we go. Now she has 5 fingers. Now I can
Nice.
go on to try to make her hair a little bit more original.
She has a Millennium item I noticed from Yu-Gi-Oh.
Okay, let's try to make her hair a little original. Uh,
All right. Yeah. Oh, I was right. Yeah, the buff. Oh, okay. Mario Incredible confirms I was right. The buff, the nasty buff Titan tails. That's what he's talking about. The one that looks like he's from Super Duper Sumos. The best cartoon Deke ever made. Fuck the good episodes of the real Ghostbusters. Fuck the first season of Sad AM.
I'm
Uh,
gonna try
Fuck
to I'm
Inspector
gonna ask
Gadget.
it to give me a more traditional Japanese hairdo, and if it doesn't work, then I'm gonna just describe bullshit and see what it can give me.
Okay. But yeah, all those shows are oh, Super Mario Bros. Super Show. All that's
Nope,
trash.
I hate it.
Super Duper Sumo is where it's at. It
So
didn't come out good.
nope, it came out shit. So I'm just gonna say change the hair shape. And we're going to see if it can come up with anything clever. And if I don't like it, because it's probably going to try to get rid of the ponytail. If I don't like it getting rid of the ponytail, then I'll ask it to keep the ponytail.
Yeah. Oh, I saw what it did. It made her like a geisha. That's too much.
Yeah, way too
The
much.
previous one, yeah.
I don't hate that one, but I'm going to ask it to do a few more.
You know, it's kind of weird because this is made by like the people across the pond. They I don't know if this applies to all of their female Sonic characters in Fleetway, but like I noticed like she actually wears clothes and she actually has hair that is the same color as her fur.
Oh my god, I gave her an afro. Why?
Afro samurai.
She does not look
It
happy to
it
have
made
an
her
afro. It made her lanolin.
yeah, foxy lady. Yeah.
It gave her dreadlocks now. It's turning her into Knuckles.
Wait a minute, an afro and then dreadlocks. Is it because she's orange? She's a ginger. It went woke.
A mohawk? That's horrifying. Okay, so
Oh, like Storm from X-Men.
we're gonna assume that it has gone insane, and we're gonna start again. We're gonna take the most classic one here. I'm gonna say change the hair shape, but keep the ponytail.
Oh, that's probably it. Yeah, but well, that is still woke though. Mario Incredible says the reason it's referencing that recent Assassin's Creed game. That's why it's giving all these like very black styles to a samurai. Next, it's gonna make her fat and vomiting, like that Ninja Turtles show that failed, the movie and show that failed. I'm happy it failed though because the macaroni is cheap now, so I get to eat the macaroni of the Ninja
Oh, I
Turtles.
like that one, but I'm gonna generate a few more and see if we can get one that's better. But I like that one. That one's not terrible.
If they should have a crossover between because they have there's all this stuff or whatever. I guess they can't anymore because like uh I don't know comic booky. I don't know how the rights are, but
You know
I
what?
would
I,
like to
I
see
think I'm
an
gonna go
official
with this one.
crossover.
I like it.
Yeah, it's cute and it looks no longer Tails derivative.
Yeah, that's kind of what
Good
I was
going.
aiming for. I'm gonna ask it one last thing. I'm gonna ask it to make the character look more feminine and see what it does with that.
Yeah.
Make the
I would like a crossover between Ninja Turtles and Sonic, like an official one, because I want to see the Technodrome fight the Death Egg.
I mean, Ninja Turtles has crossed over with everything else, so why not?
Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm honestly surprised they haven't, because they could all be like, "Oh yeah, cowabunga," and Sonic can just be one of them.
There we
They
go.
could even have a joke where Sonic like they point out he sounds kind of like Yosagi Yojimbo or whatever. That'd be cute. I don't know. Just reference all the Sonics and all the Ninja Turtle stuff together because these series have been around for so long.
Ooh, it made the ponytail longer when it made it look more feminine. That's really all it
Cool.
did. I don't hate it. Okay,
I'm
so
about to see it soon.
yeah, you'll just have to help me
I
decide if
already
longer ponytail looks better or shorter ponytail looks better.
because I'm already feeling the short one because I that's the one I can see right now. Oh yeah, that you know why the long one is good?
Why?
Because it makes her look like she has two tails, like
Ah,
tails.
yes. I'm gonna say add white tips to the ponytail.
Yeah, that would actually.
Add white tips to the. And if it fails, then it fails, and we'll just give up on the idea.
Yeah, but that would actually be like such a clever way to actually like an actual design thing to show that she's related to Tails is have her hair resemble a tail so she could have two tails. So her name was like
Yes, it did it.
what was
It
her name again?
almost did it perfectly.
Awesome.
I can add in the last one myself. I'll try it one more
Sweet.
time and see if it can add in the last one. If it can't add in the last
It,
one, I can do the design myself. It won't be that terrible.
awesome.
Because I have plenty of reference there, so I can use one of the stripes that it did. Okay, it did it. It did it. Okay, wonderful. So we have her.
That's so cool, dude.
Okay, now since we have her, let's get my 3D CGI thing and cross our fingers and
Yeah.
hope it works.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm anticipating it. I felt like my IQ for a second was like in the triple digits when I said the thing about the long ponytail to resemble Tails.
Yeah, it definitely helps make her look like a relative of Tails and not just a
A ripoff of
fox.
him. Yeah.
No, fuck. It got lost in the sauce. That ain't right. We're gonna try it again.
Jordan
Fuck.
says there was that Sonic fan comic that did a crossover with the TMNT in Sonic the Continuation, a fan made Fleetway comic continuation.
Oh, yeah, I
Okay,
like Sonic the
cool.
Continuation. I didn't know it did a TMT crossover, though.
Could we read that for the channel?
Maybe, but you'd have to read all of Fleetway first.
Oh yeah, I've only read. I the only thing I've read, people, is the end of it. I've read none of it except for the adventure adaptation, which is the literal end.
Smooth out
Mario Incredible says, "Say,
the
give it Tails-like face."
fur.
No, I think her face is perfect. Actually, she's got determined eyes like Blaze the Cat or
It
Knuckles.
a bit
I like her eyes.
glossy. I'm trying to get it to look like a Sonic render. It's so close with this one. I would love it if I could use this one.
Yeah,
It's like
I like
almost
the.
there. Fuck no. It fucked up the sauce at the last minute. We'll try again.
Okay, okay, yeah, because again, the guy Mario Incredible said like give her like Tails-like face, but I think her eyes are fine in
No,
the
I
way
think
they.
she's fine. I want her to not just look like Tails. Like I want her to
Exactly. No,
stand
no, I'm
on
saying I
her
like the
own.
determined eyes. I
Yeah.
like the determined eyes, like Blaze the Cat or Knuckles is what I was
I
comparing
mean,
it to.
she is a warrior,
Um,
and she's ashamed of Tails at first because Tails told everyone in his dimension that he was the hero and Sonic was his sidekick.
yeah, that's
Okay, so
dishonorable.
it's
Um,
it's determined to keep giving her realistic fur. So I'm just gonna go with this one. We'll deal with the fact
okay,
that she has realistic fur textures. It's not out of the
yeah,
question for but it didn't make her muzzle the right color, so I'm gonna have to see if I can get the fucking fix that.
yeah. Also, it's not the chat that's delayed Mario Incredible, it's me. I'm watching the stream live, but like, and obviously I'm in it, but like,
Make
it's behind for
her
me.
mouth all white. That one is so close to being right, but it didn't make the mouth and ears the right color.
Darn. Also, could
Nope.
we like at some point do a video from my channel just discussing Goosebumps because like its 30th anniversary of the TV show happened this past year, and I wanted to discuss that. Would
I
you be
mean, I'd be
interested in doing
down.
that,
Yeah,
Dylan?
I'd be down.
Okay, cool.
After we're
Because
done
like,
with Tails' sister, we're gonna call it a night just because of how long this has taken to do this many.
oh yeah,
Like it's
darn, I didn't even
4
realize it was
a.m.
already like 3:47. Yeah,
Yeah. I thought we could
yeah,
fit in 6 in one night, but it just didn't work.
yeah. This is
Okay.
part one, guys. Part two will happen
Don't
another
don't do
night.
that. Don't do
And
that. I am
okay,
horrible at
then.
that. I can't promise anything. We might do a follow-up
Okay,
one day 10 years from now.
yeah. He's gonna dig up my corpse like the beginning of Deadpool Wolverine.
Keep the look and the
The fur makes her look like a movie Tails almost. But yeah,
just
just
make it 3D. If it fucks it up again, then I'm gonna stop with saying make it a Sonic styled because I think making it a Sonic style is what's confusing it, and just tell it make it 3D.
oh okay. I mean, it already looks close enough that like I don't. Yeah, yeah, that should probably work.
Ah, it's almost perfect now. Fuck. Uh, I don't know how I'm gonna fix it. You know what? I'm gonna have to stop being lazy. That's what's gonna have to happen. I'm going to fix it manually.
We I'm gonna fix it manually by going on to Fiverr.
No, I'm gonna have to
I'm just kidding
actually
though.
fucking color correct it myself. And I
I know, I was
fucking.
just kidding. I just think that's a funny like joke setup. Simpsons, please hire me. You'll hire anybody, it seems.
You know what? Here.
Jesus,
Let's try
that's an
something.
awful thought. Before I get off the topic, but
Make
do you think there's
her.
more bad seasons of Simpsons now than good ones, Dylan?
Yes.
Yeah,
And
that's a bummer.
inner ears white. Let's see if we can do it. And if it
Yeah,
doesn't do
cause
it, then I can say make all of her fur white and see if it can make all of her fur white, and then I can just transplant those pieces over to the other one. Oh, it's almost there. Make her ears white. I'll ignore that it fucked up the nose because I'm just gonna crop this shit out anyway. So it's fine.
it would be funny if somebody was like doing this stuff with Gemini. It's like, oh, here's this samurai lady woman we made for you. Make her my girlfriend. Jarvis, make her my girlfriend.
Okay, so now we're gonna go desperate. Where is it at? Make all of her fur white.
Alexa, generate us on a romantic dinner date at McDonald's. That would look so dumb.
And the parts that I don't need white are the parts that I need white are the only parts that it kept not white.
Wow, that's awful.
Yeah, that's
Who
fucking
knows?
wonderful.
Maybe one day AI will be so good that we can start getting JonTron videos every week.
Make her muzzle white.
Whoa, is that like her hyper form, the white one?
Okay, if I can
And then
transform
and
one
then
piece at a time.
say muzzle white Mario Incredible says.
Yeah, but it keeps not doing the muzzle. It keeps not doing the muzzle right. So
Hmm.
this is the process, though. Make her
You think?
muzzle white.
Oh. You think, Dylan, if she used the Super Emerald, she'd also get a Flicky Army of Death, except that they'd be all dressed like samurai?
Possibly.
That'd be pretty sweet.
Okay. Yeah, no, it's confused, so I'm gonna have to do it myself. Very sad.
Yeah.
Color, use
She turned out
saturation.
the hair turned out really awesome, but the other highlight was earlier when we were like trying to get the hair, and it kept making it woke because she's ginger, and then it had dyslexia. Google Gemini is doing the woke thing. But yeah, no, it does look like a girl. She just looks like she's well, what the heck?
I'm just fucking with the colors to try to get it right.
Oh, okay, okay.
This one might have to wait till later. I might not have the time to fix it right now.
Yeah. Yeah, because I mean, if it's my bedtime, it's super duper your bedtime,
Well, I
dude.
don't work tomorrow.
Oh, okay, okay. Um, yeah. You guys, I have like a single digit IQ, but like I have the smartest idea was to make sure because we live in different time zones. I set my oven to the time that is Dylan time.
Okay, there. That should work, and
Okay.
I should be able to use those pieces on this one. So all I have to do is crop out the pieces that I need and then apply them to the corrected one.
Dylan, would you be mad if you got reincarnated as my oven?
Cooney, sometimes
Yeah.
you just make me mad with those questions.
My favorite of those questions was from back in the day, like a few years ago, when I was all like in your server and I'm like, hey guys, would you still be my friend if I didn't have any skin? That one was so good.
I mean, as long as you're not like screaming in pain in the Discord call, no one's really gonna ever know that you don't have skin.
My friend Fudge said he would not be my friend because I'd be like bleeding everywhere. So
That's
I'd
what
be
I'm
making a mess of
saying.
his apartment.
Unless you make it a problem, like not having skin could be like just totally normal. Like you could be wrapped in bandages or in like a tube all day and no one would ever know. You could
Yeah.
be like Darth Vader.
Yeah, well, I wasn't imagining Darth Vader. I was imagining like just like a meat guy, like a meat boy.
Well, that's not
Kind
how
of
it
looking.
works. You'd be in crippling pain. You'd have to be in something to contain yourself.
No, that's how it works now. There's a new rule. This is how it works now.
No, there'd be no way that you could deal with that amount of pain. That
The
amount of
wizard
pain
who
would
said he would
kill
invert
anybody.
the wizard who said he would I made a deal with a wizard to have my skin removed and he said it would not hurt and he was completely right because he's a reliable wizard. I saw the reviews on Yelp. Oh, the muzzle looks good, dude. You did a good job.
Yeah, it's just this annoying part of like fucking piecing it together to get it to work. If you do this, it won't fuck it up.
Nice. Yeah, because I use MS Paint, layers are like amazing to me to see them
Oh, I'm
because
not
I
using layers because layers fucking piss me off. I open up each thing as a separate image because I've tried
oh,
layering
okay.
before and layers annoy me.
Well, I literally can't do layers because I used to use Photoshop once, like, but that was so long ago. That was like literally I was still in elementary school when I did that.
I taught myself how to do Photoshop because I was doing Sonic Top 10s and I needed certain characters to have artwork and they did not have artwork. And one of the first things I ever photoshopped was Cyborg Sonic from Archie Sonic. That was one of the first things I ever photoshopped because he did not have an official 3D render.
How did you make it? Because obviously I know you use Sonic, but for like the cyborg parts, the roboticized
I
parts.
found someone who made a art piece of a fully robotic looking Sonic and I cropped off pieces of that and then matched it up to a Sonic render that was like almost in the exact same pose. It was super fucking shitty. The jacket looked fucking horrible, but I was 19 and I just wanted to have it as a thing. I'll see if I can find that top 10 video later and show you it.
That's cool. Yeah, yeah. I'd love to see that.
There we go. Now I gotta fix
'Cause-
her inner ears.
yeah, because I got excited when I found an old picture of me and the angle my face was in was the same angle as the Evil Dead 2 poster, so I like combined that and that's gonna be like the game over screen for my game.
I mean, if you ever need something like that, you can just fucking ask AI to put you in an exact pose.
Oh yeah, no, I know that now, but I made this like a year or two ago before I knew about Gemini.
Yeah, because I've been doing that for like my character stills. When will I actually use the channel stills? The world may never know.
Yeah. But yeah, it'd be funny though if you don't have to do it because I mean it's too much effort. It's not worth it. But it'd be so funny if like because I asked you about the what if you're reincarnated as my oven? If like the next stream we do, your character on screen is an oven.
I'm not doing that. Not even
Okay,
because
but you
it's
can.
too much effort, just because I don't want to do that.
No, no, I don't want you to do it. I just want you to like at least like I visualize that would be kind of funny. Just the next one, you're just an oven now because it did happen.
This isn't Banjo Kazooie.
Was he an oven in that game?
He was everything else, so why not an oven?
Yeah,
He got turned into a bunch of random shit in Banjo Kazooie.
that's cool. I didn't
Okay.
really play that many collectathons as a kid. I loved Super Mario
Damn. If you didn't
64, and
play
that was my
Banjo
favorite.
Kazooie, that's sad. You need to fucking play it. It's a really good game.
It's weird too because I did play other rarer games. Like as a kid, I loved GoldenEye, I loved Diddy Kong Racing, and like Battletoads and stuff.
Yeah, no, Banjo Kazooie's really fucking good.
Uh, that second ukulele, I played that a little bit of that, and I thought that was okay. I gotta get the new ukulele though because like they like remastered it and like
Yeah,
fixed
I
all the
have
things that
Yuka
people didn't like about
Replay.
it.
I told
Yeah,
myself I would buy Yuka Replay only if, and only if, it gave me a discount for owning ukulele. And it did. It gave me a discount. So I got Yuka
excellent.
Replay. If it wouldn't have gave
Yeah.
me that fucking discount, I was not going to get Yuka Replay.
Oh yeah. I mean that's why I didn't get the AVGN 1 and 2 Deluxe because I own the original two and I did not get a discount. So I'm like, oh well, screw this. And also, it doesn't have Nostalgia Critic. That's like I like that Nostalgia Critic's in the second one. Or Nostalgia Critic. He got benched just like Miss Pac-Man in a remaster.
He got
What's
Miss
the what's
Pac-Man.
yeah, exactly. What's the Miss Pac-Man that's not Miss Pac-Man they use now? Is she Pac-Mom or Pac-Man wife? What's she called?
It's Pac-Mom, and I still to this day insist that it should have been Pac-Mam. Pac-Mam
Pac
would have been perfect. It's perfect for avoiding copyright, and it
That's a
still
good
works
pun,
with
yeah.
the naming convention of Pac-Man.
Yeah.
Mam is the fucking feminine version of man.
Exactly, yeah. It is ma'am.
Uh-oh, this is gonna be annoying. Her sword, I'm gonna have to crop it out myself and put it back in.
I'm gonna kill who what are you doing here? I'm gonna kill you with my katana.
Alien, no.
Yeah.
Why are you
Oh no.
doing this, alien?
Oh, you give me horrible headache. I just try to make Sonic OC clip art for everyone. Because if a lot of people have Sonic clip art, the world would be a better
You
place.
know, Sonic clip art is becoming harder and harder to find because like fucking people deleted their DeviantArts because of AI.
Hmm.
They deleted their fucking
Yeah,
DeviantArts and they archived a lot of artwork that wasn't fucking theirs to begin with. And a lot of
yeah,
Redbubble accounts are now like premium, so you can't fucking download the photo in high resolution without having a fucking premium account. Photo Bucket is fucking dead. So like a lot of this shit is just gone. So a lot of renders are now
yeah.
just dead.
So the world would be a better place if you did this, so I'm glad you're doing this.
Well, it would be a better place if I fucking started uploading like not me made renders, which I might do later. Like I'm already working on like remastering the Animal Buddies, but
Hmm.
we'll have to see.
Yeah, and then you could it could be full circle, and then you could give people access to new stencils.
I don't know if I'm gonna give people stencils, but I am going to upload the clean versions of those Animal Buddies
Yeah.
because there is no Sega clean render of all the animal buddies, and that's sad.
Yeah, you showed me because the Mickey thing was missing for so long that they had to use something else that stuck out like a sore thumb.
Yeah, they had to use a mock-up that they commissioned an artist to make, which no offense to the artist, but like it'll never
It
be the
stuck
same
out.
as the original.
Yeah.
And that's all hate to Sega, by the way, because Sega should not lose their fucking assets. Sega should just have that shit.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean you just lost the fucking asset, Sega? You're the fucking owner. Where
I was
is
actually
it?
mad. I was actually mad about somebody that didn't lose the assets but didn't want to ask for it because they're being prideful in Japanese or whatever, like nonsense. So the Mega Man Zero ZX collection, Dylan, the assets for the high quality illustrations that are not pixelated on Game Boy Advance, like the master versions of those artworks of Zero and stuff, those still exist, but Capcom didn't use them. They just put an ugly filter over everything because if they were to use the art, the original like the master illustrations, they'd have to talk to Inti Creations or Inti Creates, and they're mad at Inti Creates because Inti Creates worked with Inafune on Mighty Number 9.
Silly Japanese people. Mighty Number 9
Yeah.
sucked, so like it even fucking matters. You won.
Yeah. Well, thankfully Inti made stuff without Inafune that actually was really good, like Gunvolt. Gunvolt is good. Uh
That'd be like Sega
so
being like, you can no longer make games for us, Oshima, because you helped make Balan Wonderland, which was a knockoff of Nights in the Dreams. And it's like, no,
yeah,
it's not a
exactly. So
knockoff. Yuji Naka made this. We don't care. Nights is
so it's
ours.
yeah, so yeah, it's really dumb because like the master illustrations, they could have just had them. It wouldn't have been that big a deal. Like I think they were even offered, and they said no. And what's messed up? Another thing Capcom did is that Inti Creates they had crossovers, crossover like DLC fights in one of the Gunvolt games, Dylan. And they had Blaster Master from Sunsoft from the NES, and that's cool. But they wanted to have a crossover fight with Zero because they made the Mega Man Zero games, and Capcom told them no. So their game to play with Capcom is what I'm saying. Like they're okay. Like Inti still likes Capcom, but Capcom doesn't like Inti anymore.
I don't want to play with you anymore.
It's sad, Dylan, because Inti made all the best Mega Man stuff. They did Mega Man X1. They did the Zero games, the ZX games. They did Mega Man 9 and 10. Like all my favorite Mega Mans were by them. Like I do like 11, but it felt off because they didn't do it.
I'm getting close to wrapping this up. Yeah, this is why it fucking annoys me when Richard Kuda posts AI art and all he does is just fucking. He just barely fucking edits one thing and then calls it a day. It's
Yeah.
like,
I'm
Sally's
also
hand isn't fucked up in the image. You're wrong. You don't know anything about art. Fuck you.
Yeah. Remember how funny it was when we were looking at the AI slop he made, and they're like, "Wait, what Sonic character is this fucking ghost guy in the corner?" Some like old timey Boston like Tea Party ghost man or whatever the hell that was. Because
Yeah.
in the middle was Sally, but then there was some weirdo in the corner that was not a Sonic character. How could I forget iconic Sonic character, ghost guy?
Okay. Do 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 do.
Oh, has anybody made a? I'm sure they probably have. Has anybody made like a high quality render of like those like uh scary racist ghosts from Sandopolis Zone?
How are they racist?
They got pointy tops on the head.
Oh, yes, there are tons of renders of those. People love those guys.
Okay, good, because I love them too. They're funny looking.
There we go.
Are her eyes gonna be the same color as Tails's?
I'm just gonna make them black.
Oh, okay. Oh, 'cause she's from classic times.
Yeah, she's from the classic era, so just gonna make her eyes black. I just wasn't focusing on that until the very end because of how much trouble she gave me.
Yeah. But it turned out really good. I really appreciate the idea, the design of, oh, her hair resembles a tail, so she can have tails, because she's related to Tails.
Tails.
Yeah, what was her name again? Something Macaroni? Moraine?
I told you, I'm not saying her name because I know I'm gonna say it wrong. Here, I'll
Yeah,
put
and
her
then you'll
name on
upset.
screen for you.
Yeah, Moraine. Okay, yeah. British.
But we took a character
Yeah,
who's essentially just Tails and made her not just Tails.
yeah. So would her name be Moraine Prower? Or Prowler? Or Prower? Yeah.
I don't know if Tails has the Prower name legitimately in this continuity. I can't remember. But I know Tails has lied about his identity. Like
Hmm.
he's a foreigner in the fucking comic. He's not from Sonic's dimension. Like he's basically a fraud.
Wow, that's weird.
Yeah, he came to Sonic's dimension to hide from his family because he's an outcast in his clan, and he told all of his family that he was a great hero in Mobius and that Sonic was like his sidekick, and they tried to recruit him to fight like some enemy, and then they realized the Tails can't do shit.
Darn. Darnathan.
They basically made Tails like Antoine.
Oh.
I think he
What
does.
animal is Antoine?
I think he does get better later. He's a coyote. In his original
Oh,
name,
okay.
he's Antoine Decollette.
Does that mean coyote?
I'm assuming. I don't know French.
Yeah, I don't either. All I know is Pomfritz goes with everything.
There we go. She's done. Now I gotta do is crop out this shit right here, and then she's ready to upload.
There was a foreign exchange student at my high school. He was really cool. His name was Pierre, and I feel bad because he had like the worst twink death of all time because he was like this like handsome, skinny, like very 2000s emo hair boy from France. And then he went back to France. I see what he looks like now, and he looks like Armenian Corey. He's a cool guy. It's just a shame that that happened to him because I was always a fat loser. So it's weird for me to see like people that were like so nice looking back then be like just
Oh, her
demolished.
name is Jess Moraine. There's like no name attached to it.
Yeah, no power.
I'm
Okay.
assuming Tails in that continuity is just named Tails and isn't named
Yeah, I'm
Miles.
I'm thinking that too. But the thing is, like, I remember like the Adventures of Sonic did have a flashback where it's like Miles. Yeah, I hate it.
That continuity said shit like offhandedly that was like actually canon. Like they straight up called Robotnik Eggman. Like it's
Yeah,
weird
Tails is
when
the one that called
yeah,
him Eggman. Yeah.
it's weird when they decide to be accurate. Like Adventures of all of a sudden would just out of nowhere become game accurate and then fuck off again.
It would name drop actual zones and have actual zones. They just looked funny.
Yeah. Like that is like the weirdest continuity, the fucking Adventures of continuity. Because like it can both be the most inaccurate depiction of Sonic and closely accurate whenever it decides to be.
Yeah, because like you can't even get mad about there not being too much lore or whatever, because it was being made when there was only like what, like 2 Sonic games.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, barely 2 Sonic games. Sonic 2 was like in development when it was being made. That's how Tails ended up with the wrong color palette.
Yeah, he's Brown Tails.
Okay, there we go. She's done. So for this stream, we got 3 characters done. We got Moraine done, we got Shura done, and we got Evil Sonic done. Hopefully that gives people at home an idea of how this stuff is done, how I'm uploading these to this page, why a lot of my free time is being dedicated to this, and just how much free time is being dedicated to this. Just to
Oh
get
yeah,
3
you guys got
characters
to see how the
done.
Sonic sausage is made. Yeah, all that for 3 people.
No, yeah, for those 3 characters to be made, it took 2 hours. Like, that's still nothing in comparison to, like, actually rendering something and actually modeling something. But
Yeah,
it's far less than just type in prompt, hit enter, image done, call it
magically
a
receive
day.
image.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
more complicated than that. Like, if you guys want to use these renders, it's called Sonic Archives. I don't know if it's always going to be called that. I might change the name later. It's on DeviantArt. I'll link it in the description when I update the description of this stream. Hopefully you guys like this stream. I might do this again later if you guys end up liking this idea and want to see me make more characters live. If I end up making the characters that you want to see beforehand, I'm not stopping just to make content. I like making these, and I'm going to make them at my own pace. So if I make the character that you wanted to see me make beforehand, just be happy that I made them. I'm not
Yeah,
saving them for a
exactly.
stream.
I asked this question before, like the other night, dude, but I forget if you saw my message or not. But is will you be making a render of Edge?
Maybe, because I own Edge outright, so like nothing
Yeah.
stops me from making one of Edge. Like I have no issue with making an Edge one. So maybe it's just I'm not cocky enough to want Edge right now. It's like Edge is like Edge is important to me, but in the Sonic fandom, he's insignificant. I want to make characters that like somebody cares about. Like fucking somebody out there likes Moraine. And they're gonna be like, fuck yeah, today's my day. I have my Moraine shit. Or someone out there is gonna really want a Magaji Skunk 3D model. And now it
Would anybody want
exists.
would anybody want that weird ass chaos from the end of Fleetway, the funny looking chaos they had?
Ew, that thing's gross. I don't think my AI could do that anyway.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm just kidding. No one wants that.
But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this stream. I'm gonna go rest now.
Yeah,
Night.
thank you.